The world will tell you to wait. Wait for inspiration, wait for motivation, wait for the perfect moment. But while you're waiting, someone else is acting. Someone else is rising. And you're watching life pass by like a spectator to your own potential. Greatness doesn't wait for permission. It doesn't grow in comfort or bloom under perfect skies. It's born in the fire, inside your mind, in the silent battles no one sees, in the choices you make when quitting feels easier. Mental strength isn't about feeling unstoppable. It's about moving forward when everything tells you to stop. It's not a burst of motivation you need, it's a total transformation. Like steel forged by fire and shaped by force, your mind must be trained, hardened, and sharpened before life trains it for you. Right now, someone is mastering the very storm you're drowning in. The question is, will you rise or will you watch? Picture a seed buried in darkness, pressed beneath layers of unyielding earth. That seed doesn't wait for sunlight to break through. It pushes upward, cracking stone, defying gravity, driven by a force within that no external barrier can suppress. That force is your mind. That seed is you. The world may bury you in hardship, doubt, or chaos, but within you lies the power to rise, to reshape your reality, to carve a path where none exists. This is the truth George Washington Carver understood when he was born into slavery, his life marked by loss and limitation from the start. No silver spoon, no open doors, no easy path. Yet, he didn't curse the soil that confined him. He studied it, he questioned it, he transformed it. Through curiosity, relentless self-education, and an unshakable belief in possibility, Carver turned peanuts into progress, adversity into innovation. He didn't wait for the world to hand him opportunity, he built it. His mind was his laboratory, his will his greatest tool. What soil buries you today? What barriers loom large? The question isn't what stands in your way. It's what you'll do to break through. Discipline is the fortress wall of mental resilience. It's not a fleeting burst of effort or a loud declaration of intent. It's the quiet, uncelebrated choice to show up when your body begs for rest, when your heart aches for ease, when the world tempts you with shortcuts. Discipline is choosing the long road of growth over the fleeting comfort of distraction. It's Thomas Edison, hunched over his workbench, failing 1,000 times before the light bulb glowed, not because he felt like continuing, but because he refused to let failure define him. It's the decision to act when every fiber of your being screams to quit. Discipline isn't glamorous, it's gritty. It's the sweat on your brow, the strain in your soul, the moment you choose to keep moving forward when the world expects you to collapse. Build that wall, brick by brick, with every small act of self-control. Each time you say no to temptation, each time you rise before dawn, each time you silence the voice of doubt, you fortify your mind against the storms of life. But discipline alone isn't enough. You must anchor it with belief, an unwavering, burning conviction that your vision is not a dream, but a destiny. Belief isn't a feeling that comes and goes like the tide. It's a choice, a fire you stoke even when the embers grow cold. Andrew Carnegie didn't rise from a penniless immigrant to an industrial titan because he felt confident every day. He saw a vision of steel shaping a nation, and he held that vision with a ferocity that no setback could shake. Faith is the architect of reality. Visualize your success, not as a vague hope, but as a vivid, living truth. See it in the colors of your daily grind. Feel it in the weight of your struggles. Hear it in the rhythm of your breath. When you believe, truly believe, the universe bends to your will. Not because it's magic, but because your conviction turns thought into action, action into results, results into legacy. What do you see when you close your eyes? Hold that vision. Fight for it. Make it real. The path to mastery begins within. Your mind is a battlefield, and every day you face an invisible war. Emotions will rise like waves, threatening to drown your resolve. Doubt will whisper lies, fear will cast shadows, and old stories will cling like vines. To win, you must pause, breathe, question the narratives that chain you. Are they true, or are they echoes of a past you've outgrown? Replace them with empowering truths. Tell yourself you are capable, you are worthy, you are unstoppable. This isn't wishful thinking. It's mental engineering. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination. Yet he didn't let that story define him. He rewrote it, building an empire of dreams that still lights the world. Your internal battles shape your external victories. Master your mind, and you master your life. Your identity is not your past, your failures, or the opinions of others. It's a choice. Anchor it in truth and purpose, not in the shifting sands of circumstance. Abraham Lincoln could have let his string of defeats, failed businesses, lost elections, personal tragedies define him. Instead, he chose to see himself as a man destined to unite a fractured nation. He grew in solitude, away from the applause of crowds, forging his character in the quiet furnace of reflection. You too must find your truth in the stillness. Strip away the noise of expectations, the weight of comparison, the clamor of approval. Who are you when no one is watching? That's where your power lies. That's where you build a self that no storm can shake. Choose your identity deliberately, and let every action align with the person you're becoming. Trials are not punishment. They're your training ground. Hardship is the forge, where grit, patience, and resilience are shaped. The scars you carry are not marks of shame, but badges of growth. Consider Henry Ford, who faced bankruptcy and ridicule before revolutionizing industry. Each failure was a lesson, each setback a sharpening of his resolve. The world doesn't break you, it builds you if you let it. Embrace the struggle as a sculptor embraces the chisel. Every strike chips away at weakness, revealing the strength beneath. When life presses you, don't shrink, stand taller. Let the weight teach you endurance. Let the pain teach you patience. Let the darkness teach you to find your own light. Your mind is your control tower, the command center of your reality. Guard it fiercely. Every thought you allow, every word you speak, every influence you permit, shapes the world you inhabit. Words are not just reflections, they construct your reality. Speak of possibility, and you build a path to it. Speak of defeat, and you pave the road to despair. Surround yourself with those who lift your vision, not those who dim it. Curate your inputs, books, conversations, environments, with the precision of an artist. Your mind is a canvas, and every choice is a brushstroke. Paint a masterpiece, not a mess. Consistency is the heartbeat of transformation. Grand gestures and fleeting bursts of effort fade like fireworks. It's the small daily actions, aligned with your purpose, that compound into greatness. A single step forward each day, repeated over years, will carry you further than a sprint that leaves you gasping. Look at J.K. Rowling, writing in cafes, scraping by, yet showing up to her craft day after day. Her persistence turned a story scribbled on napkins into a global phenomenon. Don't chase intensity, chase endurance. Stack the small wins. Trust the process. Time is your ally when your actions are steady. Fear will come, uninvited, knocking at the door of your ambition. Name it. Interrogate it. Strip it of its power. Fear is not a wall, it's a shadow. Step into it and it retreats. Replace comparison with gratitude, for envy blinds you to your own gifts. Curate your environment with care, for it shapes your thoughts as surely as a river carves a canyon. Choose freedom from the paralysis of timelines and the weight of others' expectations. Your journey is yours alone. Run your race. The clock ticks, but it doesn't define you. The opinions of others are noise, not truth. Step forward, not because the path is clear, but because your purpose is. The mind that conquers fear, that chooses gratitude, that builds its own reality, that mind is unstoppable.